Yo, 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 what is going on, YouTube? Welcome back. Welcome back to another video. And today we have episode 5 of Daredevil Born Again coming out tomorrow, right? Um, and I just really wanted to talk about like how good Daredevil Born Again season 2 has been so far. Like, dude, like from season 1, you know, of Born Again, I was like, man, the first episode, it started off pretty strong. I ain't gonna lie to you. It started off really, really strong with how they killed off Foggy, and it's like, dang, this is a strong start to the new season. And then when you continue it, it's like, okay, things are kind of just slowing down like a lot. Like I don't know what's going on anymore. It's like I don't know. It just started to get a little trashy like mid season, but then at the end of it, both episode 8 and 9 you could see like, oh my goodness, this those last two episodes were absolute peak. And I think that's when they switched out the Netflix, not the Netflix, they switched out the new writers with the Netflix writers. And yeah, you could definitely tell like, yeah, this is their writing, this is their production, this is how the OG Daredevil series were. And then now you have season 2 of Daredevil Born Again, and it's like, yeah, they are absolutely cooking. And so far, I love this new season of Daredevil Born Again. And to be honest, this might just even be up there with the OG Daredevil Netflix series. My bad, y'all. I'm a little sick right now, so if I sound raspy, hey, don't mind. But back to what I was saying, I feel like this new season of Daredevil is it's gonna be up there with the OG series, and it might not be better than. It's definitely not gonna be better than season 3. Like season 3, that's like top like superhero media of all time, and I don't think it's gonna be up there to season 1. I definitely think it might surpass season 2 of the OG series though, because season 2 of Daredevil, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Like it's pretty good. It just wasn't as strong as season 1 of season 3 of Daredevil, and like I said, 'cause, I mean, they had the Punisher, they had Elektra, two cool characters. Punisher was like the absolute best of that season of season 2 of Daredevil. I think he was like MVP of that season, and it was a nice addition to add in that season. And like I said, don't get me wrong, they had the good things, but like I said, it just wasn't as good as season 1 and season 3, especially season 3 of Daredevil. Like it was just the weakest link. And I feel like this new season, with how it's going so far and how it's been, I feel like it might just top season 2 of the OG series. And to have it where I got it at right now, let's say I got season 3, of course, number 1 best season in all of Daredevil. I have season 1 at second place, and then I have season 1 of Born Again at no, season 2 of Daredevil at third, and then I got, of course, season 1 of Born Again at like fourth place right now. And now, like I said, with how it's going with season 2, they're doing their thing. So that's the list is gonna change definitely. Season 2 is definitely gonna go at like third of the list, and then season 2 of the OG series definitely gonna have to go in fourth place. I say ain't I don't got nothing against it. It just was just the weakest link of the seasons. Just that's just how it is. Um, but just to talk about like all of season 2 Born Again, dude, it's like episode 1. When I first watched it, bro, it was just mind blowing, bro. Like I love the cinematography of the season. Now I know a lot of people might not probably agree with that, because a lot of people with Born Again, they don't really like the lighting compared to the OG series, but I don't really have a problem with it. I know in Born Again season 1, there was like some glare issues going on, like there was like too much glare sometimes, but other than that, I feel like the lighting, it was pretty good. But I feel like in this new season, there's some beautiful shots um in the season. And then with the fighting, yeah, you could tell like the fighting is much more brutal than Born Again season one. Like Daredevil, he's been pretty brutal this season, and the brutality of Bullseye. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get to Bullseye later on, but the whole brutality of the season so far, it's off the charts. And I don't know, that it might just something, if something happens, it might just top off the brutality of Born Again season one at the end of the episode where Wilson Fisk, he freaking crushes Gallows' head. And I don't know what it's gonna be in this new season, but it's gonna be something. They're gonna do something like really, really brutal. They talked about in the interviews like how brutal this season was gonna be. So like I'm waiting to see like what they got cooking for us in this new season. Um, but as for the fighting though, the choreography is pretty. It is so good. It is absolutely peak. It's up there. To me, it's up there in the OG Daredevil series. I think the fighting choreography is pretty good. It's pretty good. Like I said, the first episode, the fighting was off the charts. Second episode, it was pretty good. Third episode, just so far, the fighting has been good overall. And as in for the episodes itself, episode 1 through 3, there was some pretty they were some fire episodes, and those weren't even like the best ones out of the whole season, because I know like in some of the interviews they were saying, episode 1 through 3, it really ain't gonna be too much compared to 4 through 8, all the way through 8. And because they were saying like those all those 4 through 8, those episodes, that's when things are gonna like start going off the rail. I'm like, oh my gosh, man! I want to see if episode 1 through 3 was this good. I wonder what they got cooking for us in those episodes, in those later episodes. And then with episode 4, the one that came out last Tuesday, the episode that just came out last Tuesday, boy, oh boy, oh my gosh, that has to be one of my favorite episodes in all of Daredevil. That, oh my gosh, the opening scene with Bullseye was fire. The whole diner scene, I really just liked how he he hit up the AVTF phone line. Was like, oh, Frank Castle's here in the diner. I need. And he got a gun too, and you could see he was just ready to start some trouble. You could just see him looking around in the diner like, huh, like just looking through everything to use as a weapon. And that's when he decided, oh, I'm gonna call these people up, just for the love of the game.
A nigga like me, man, I love the game. I love the hustle, man. I be feeling like one of them ball playing niggas, like Bird, Magic or something. Yeah, a nigga got dough.
Because that's just how Bullseye is, bro. And like he stole that whole episode from me. Bullseye is such a fantastic villain, and I don't watch the MCU too much. Well, I did when I was younger, but um, I just think Bullseye has to be like top MCU villains. And for me, honestly, I think he's my number one, even above Thanos. And that might just be ridiculous to say, but it's like, dude, I love. He's a cool character. The actor, he does him justice. And I haven't read the comics, but like I've seen how Bullseye is in the comics, and I could see like he's living. Wilson Bethel is definitely living up to that expectation. And but like I said, those are like two different completely characters, Bullseye in the comic and Bullseye in the show. He's not too crazy like his comic counterpart. He's still crazy either way. Like he's still kind of got that psychopathic tendencies within him, but right now, I don't know if they're gonna really do like a redemption arc for him. Me personally, I don't really know how to feel about that, because with this comic character, it's like, does he really need redemption? I mean, he killed Foggy, but with how Matt is, he ends up forgiving his enemy. So like he might most likely will forgive Bullseye for what he did. Because really that was all Vanessa. That was all her plan. She wanted had him take the contract to kill Foggy. But I mean, I don't know. We just got to see how episode 5 goes, because it comes out tomorrow, and I know I saw some clips of them in the church, and I'm thinking they might just have, I don't know, like a deep conversation about like their the way on life, or like how they look at things in life, their morale. And I'm just gonna see like what exactly they're gonna do with Bullseye, because if they do give him a redemption arc, it's like I said, I don't really know how to feel about it. I mean, I like how he is. I like the craziness to him, his insanity, and his way of redemption in the show is more twisted. It's more twisted, I'll say. But I mean, I'll just have to see. But like I said, Born Again season 2, absolute peak so far. Can't wait for episode 5. And that's really all I gotta say. Daredevil is like one of my favorite shows like of all time right now. This is still a whole bunch of shows I gotta watch, but like as of right now, it's like top 10 on my list, and it probably will stay there most likely. Cause Daredevil, that's like the best superhero media that you could watch, up there with the Dark Knight trilogy. But I mean, that's really all I really gotta say, y'all. I will catch y'all in the next video, and yeah, that's about it. Peace out.